world live stream. I'm at the riverbank in my village and going to cross, but I'm waiting for my lift. As you can see, there are a few going now, but I have my guy who's going to take me so we cross the river Nile. So yeah, those ones are going to cross the river. Please hit the like button as soon as you join this live stream. So I don't know how far you can see, but across is the other side where these are going. So this the other side is a place where most people go farming because this side is a bit arid and because of the population there's little land for people to cultivate. So most people go across the Nile. So today I wanted to experience that. I'm waiting for a boat where I will sit with a few other guys and go across the river Nile. This side is where most people live, but as you can see, it is very, very dry and arid and overpopulated. And because of that, people now go across to farm, go across to cultivate land and be able to feed or get good yields. So they come here, there's a boat here that ferry people at a cost. I think each, like, let's say if we are like 8 people, we'll pay a total of $1 to cross using the boat. So I've got my hoe because when you're going to get a lift, you need to have this. Everyone who sits there must row, must row for them to be able to go. So we're waiting for our boat to come, and we'll be going as well. The young boys are swimming. Uji kwango, ulu orupine. As water. Yes, so we are waiting for our lift. As soon as the boat comes, we'll get in and row across the river Nile. This is River Nile, the longest river in the world, and it passes in my village. These two boys are having a swim. Japeke gini and gini ba gini na mi pie malmalo tingli tingli na. Yeah, so those boys are having a dip. It's very, very hot, so swimming right time is so nice and refreshing. But unfortunately, I can't do that because my phone will get wet. For those who have watched my early videos, I've shown you most the types of fishing that take place on this river and the type of fish we have here. And I've never exhausted them, but it's only that because the population of fish has decreased with the increase of population of human being because they consume a lot. Everyone feeds on fish apart from what they grow. The other change of diet is fish, all sorts types of fish. So this is the River Nile, and like I told you, most people go farming across, and only to go across, you have to use a locally made boat. So that's a here is a this is the type of boats that they use now. But before this, people used to use canoes, which like a boat made out of big tree. They just cut a big tree and create a shape of a canoe out of it. But with, of course, with population, it means there's a lot of deforestation and there are few trees left to grow up because most people even leave alone firewood. People use the trees for cooking, trees for constructing the grass huts. So with that, they started using timber to make boats. So the biggest population of boats now are made out of timber. Even the one we are going to use is made out of timber. Now, like I told you, now these people came here to wash their clothes. You come here and wash your clothes in the river, the same river we are swimming in, the same water they drink. So yeah, the river Nile is very, very useful, very, very useful too. These are like, I forgot what they call this, but I see like they. They burn all this grass, and because of the sun, it is really very, very hot. So we have come here at the river side waiting for a boat. Come here at the river side waiting for a boat that we are going to use to go across the river. Now, as a child, when I was growing up, we used to go across every weekend, like on a Friday, and come back on a Sunday. Now, to be able to cross, you needed to be able to row a boat. So my mom, because we were very young, we used to be left across there. So my first experience of rowing this boat was a scary one. I remember we came from across, reached the shore on the other side, but there was no boat. The boat that was there only had space for one person. So the men suggested that, well, if you want a boat, you let one of your sons come. Then he can come back with a boat and pick you. And by then I was about 13 years of age, and I was the oldest among the kids. We were about five with our mom, six. So I got into the boat. We came across, and they gave me the boat and told me how to go across. Now, because you see the water is flowing going north. If you want to go across straight, you have to aim like you're going south to be able to reach the wind. Like you see the way they go down. So it was very, very scary for me. I started rowing, and it was already dark. But the good thing that at night, when you shout, everyone can hear you. So I was shouting each time after a few minutes. I would shout to make sure I'm going the side where my mom and siblings were. And indeed, it took me like an hour and a half to cross because I was alone. But from that day, I felt like a man because I succeeded in going across, and finally my siblings and my mom were in the boat, and we sailed back across this way. And since that day, it became a routine. I would just come and get a board, like they'll tell me to send a message, you go and pick your mom. Or because by then there were no phones, someone would just tell you, I'm going on a Monday, I will come back on a Friday, which means on a Friday I have to get a boat, go and pick the person who is across the Nile. So that was since then. Of course, this was opened in the early 80s by the government when the land became overpolluted and arid this side. So the government said yes, community can go across and farm. Now the disadvantage of farming across are mainly the wild animals because that is where the Masho National Park is. It is only divided by a road. So normally animals like elephants do cross and come, and when they come, they can really destroy whatever they find in their way. And they are as you see the size of an elephant, they can pass through any built house without even. So when they pass into, and when they come like a herd and pass into your garden, it will be destroyed there and then. So it has been a challenge, but of course, because people need to feed, hmm, people need to feed, they've always gone across. And that's what I want to experience, the process of crossing in a boat to go on the other side of the Nile. And that's what I've come to do today. Thank you very much, all those who have joined. Please comment, please hit the like button. Hit the like button if you've just joined. So yeah, we are waiting for our boat. I can see one coming. I hope it's the one we are waiting for. Like I told you, to cross into those boards is at a fee. I cannot translate that fee into dollars, but what I can say, if we are eight passengers, we would pay $1, all the eight of us. So you divide that. That's how much each passenger pays to cross into the boat. Now, of course, those boats you need to have a hull like one I've shown you. You need to have that to help the person navigating, because the more you are or using the hull, the faster you can go to cross the River Nile. So this is the River Nile. Like I told you, it's the same spot where people come and bathe, the same spot where they come and wash clothes, the same spot where they fetch water for bathe, for drinking. So as you go further, most people have now resorted, because of the rainy season that are so unreliable. Most people have resorted to using the river water for irrigation. I personally am trying to acquire land along this river so that I can do like year-round farming. Uh, across the bridge, there is a oil oil production. I don't know what they call oil drilling companies that are just coming up. So they really want supply of food. So someone has just told me, if you can produce tomatoes, watermelon, which don't require a lot of land but need constant water, you will so beneficial. So I'm in the process of acquiring land about 30 kilometers along this river Nile. Then I'll just get a pump, and hopefully I can get something out of it and be able to supply the local market. And the expatriates who have come in the oil business, which was discovered a few years ago in our country. So yeah, the river Nile, this river Nile, the longest river in the world. That's where I am. That's where my village is. So I've come to go across and experience going across in a boat on this river Nile. Normally, if it's windy, they don't allow boats. People don't risk going there because it's also risky. But I can see the water is calm, which means it is safe to go across. And we are going to be about 4 or 5, and that's a good number for us to go across very, very fast. So all I'm going to do is just get into the boat and we row across and see just basically to experience it. Hope you can also experience it as I'll be in the boat. Thank you very much for those who have tuned in. Please hit the like button if you've just joined me and share. So these wood you're seeing also came from across. This is for construction. This grass is for roofing. So gra- uh, across the river, things are really in abundance because the land is also fertile there. So most people prefer to go there, but they never stay there permanently. They just have a garden and a small place where a community can just for when you farm across there, the outcome is enormous because the land is fertile and it is large enough you can do a large scale farming. So yeah, let's wait for my boat. It seemed to be taking forever to arrive, but that's why we're here. I wanted to just go across in a boat so you can experience it with me. The other boat that left earlier, I can see them now reaching across. So I think they normally when they go the other side, they have to wait for people coming this way, and then they can come back. So as soon as if he thinks that he's got enough passengers, we'll row again, come back this side, and then he keeps doing that all day. It's like a water taxi by using boats. So thank you very much for those who are still tuning. Yes, so this is the River Nile. A few months ago, it had overflown up to here, but now because of the dry season, it is just moving back slowly, and now that makes it easier to cross at the moment. So yeah, this is the River Nile. Thank you, all those who have joined in. Yeah, the little boys are enjoying a swim. Before the introduction of tap water, all of us used to come here and bathe from the river. It doesn't matter. The only chance you have to bathe at home is when you're sick or when you're married. Other than that, the girls, the boys, every evening, you gather and walk to the river and bathe from the river, like you see these boys are doing. And that is a daily thing. You come and bathe the river and then go back. But of course, if you're married, your wife will come and fetch water for you, or if you're old person, your grandchildren. The girls, of course, when the girls come to the river, they come with water containers. They fetch water and go back with it. But the boys will just come, bathe, and go. They've always, these in our culture, mostly the ladies who do housework. And the men or the boys are like to do things like digging, construction of houses, but things to do with cooking and fetching water, they leave that for women. So yeah, but these days, because of there's tap water around, most people now can go either buy tap water, because not every home can afford, but at least there's tap water nearby. There are some taps installed in places so people can come and pay a reasonable price for a jerry can, a 20-liter jerry can, and that saves them the 3-kilometer walk to come and fetch water every day. So imagine if you have to do this like twice. If you have a family of 5, a jerry can of water is not enough. You just have to do many journeys. So yeah, this is the River Nile. You see those women there have come to fetch water. So they fetch that water and then take home for use. Drinking, cooking, washing, of course, but most washing is done from here. They just carry their clothes, like you see that ladies, they carry their clothes in a basin, bring it here, and they wash from here and dry, and then they take home dried clothes. But water for drinking, they have to come and fetch it from here. Bright. Simu bakumu pere. Jale budogo kwe. The gentleman we are waiting for seems not to be showing up, so we can't even contact him because we don't have any phone contact of his. So we just have to sit here and wait and hope that he shows up. Then we go for a cross. Kuna wachira bidu saa par kunusu. Mana. Don't worry, me not pay.
Manungo, minge.
Ngiyo kicha isa palango.
Nanti di mana?
Isa palango.
Iya nanti di bawah.
Ja kuna niang. Akaya. Oh. Iya mana nu bina DP. Wajar. Mu bina ngada magwa bina ai palango jama kwa chiko dai. Magene. Can see a boat coming, but I think they've just. Oh. Thanks for the likes, please. The river is calm, should have been the best time to cross, but the boat is not showing up. We just have to wait for. Maybe I should go for a swim while. The old man's going fishing. It's the time they go fishing. That is the type of water container they use to fetch water. So she's cleaning it before she can fetch water while the old woman is going to get water. Amere chede palango chikulo kuduogo nung de ye da lok de simu de ye nung e usawani So yeah, this is the type of basins they use for washing. And after washing, you put them here to dry. Then you take home your clothes when they are dry. other two are going fishing now. You can see them rowing. Normally you go and start from the top and then sail downwards along the tides. You get your net, cast them in the water, and you let it flow, and hopefully it catches some fish. But normally start from up that side and then slope. Follow the tides. Ini itu ngati mo opina ngati akaya ngati wakatero zumoko uwekwa in la kuduka kudunge udake. The boat that was here now is come back. Nyene chirwadi mangeva. Ja kuterwa idire loki duo kula do. Eh? Biliterwa ijikwa idire loki duogi. Yala ini miru sendengo. Ini miru sendengo. The guy who made that point is taking long, so I'm just going to use this one. Terwa idire ingwalo kudwango dire chila kudugo. Eh. No ngecha kongwele kamenya dimoka dekara ngakela kreta. No kreta. Jama maporongo kusente. Mukande jo. Madi kwa kongo chikere. Normally the boat they use is bigger than this to ferry people, but because the other guy has taken long, said to use. Dal pare ren mo kachelo pe endi di periani. Resu tie. Mabre oro. Dal ke kon ike wo kon. Ame go bai bang dore wo. Ike bai kon. Ni lo ke bai wo.
There we go.
Zelio kitika mitwendi kwenye shalo mbala nondi ba makono ndi.
Dana pero abong wen
Jiwe kima kwa chalpang
Ese bayan ha.
esi baudon do. Shoka baudon.
Dokwa kunen bayan.
Zo ibeneno akitene baya ko ba. Ashur ba.
Magring da kiringa magiche. Dokwa mai dokwa boni lagi.
Kika makrewa malen.
Kena magra le ngo pian ching mak de ngi ke ti dokro ni ma pero. Inen
ata monen
jwa.
Mashide mala.
Tide.
Shiden. Shide bongo na chaga.
ja
Ada wakati ngada ngiri pa jaba.
But wa ai wadi kumboga ubeneno bati chandiwa. Echa wadi temangu. Ai wadi temangu ube shidi wadi paja badi okuka kama kala tu zifika neno agena. Ai wadi paja badi ushidi wadi jumedi. Wadi jumedi kecha kama badi moko tie changa.
So that's another type of fishing whereby you just throw a net, cover net, and then you pull. If you get a fish, that's your luck. If you don't, you repeat the process. That's the commonest and that they do during the day. But at night, they cast a net and then move with the net a distance and then pull it out to see whatever they have got. So then the other type is having a cage fishing. That's also another type. Uno askari mimi kwa Yema bidba.
Echa tie ye madi.
No ramu engine.
Echa ye ma gamere sikamero nashi. Gidwa kuri na makaka yen.
ai jira kéo en do kéo
Right now it's coming to 6 in the evening, so the sun is setting down now. Most fishermen come fishing in the So that bottle you see floating, that is someone's net. That is to mark it. So when he comes to check, he knows where to find the net. sala magilil.
Sal eni kike mo oro mo kado manondo.
O monyo gidani da.
Umwanyo de ba mo go ko morta.
E wadi bumbuga?
Wadi bumbuga eni.
Mau dama tiyo naro. Awaja upe mau dama tiyo naro.
Ya para pino pa John yen mo tal eni. Eni no dogo boy pa ngatne achiel eni.
So ema ko ni ngewe kusa. Eni ma ko re jango koke.
Koke oro lapolo induka binondo.
So this is a mark. This one and the one we saw down there, that's one net.
Kanda. Vile wale maeno kara kurva.
Green right now wadi ma head. Ni wadi ma head kuri nini.
Ja, mzee. Jubu. Wana rado endi. Wana maro keka kama skat zone ya kuma ya. Check wendi. Jalbare ugovinia.
Kana nini ndo?
Omera. Nene.
Ay lo que ole la. Ni wadi ma kene.
Ba.
Jira gipenyi na penja jo pepen an. But I'm in jo.
So here they come to fresh water and bathing. You see the kids are enjoying a swim. The girls have come to fetch water. Imako madidi. Ora ya. Imako renywa didi. Ngori chaka. Inge time kendi kameno timere.
Eyo tungo ora.
Na wado kama hivi, wado.
Jal Brian ni ango Brian. Ango malengi.
Into aloiba.
Ngolo na metero dakadi.
Kirareo.
Kirareo.
Wen kira wen.
Doka oduong ma wengo keo de wa okero daka mano. Wow.
Ora chano ndo voye ni kon nongo kon mi non kon ni mo kon akechira chi dori kon kaka cha do ora ya. Ibi ukoro chande. Ichi dia. Imondo lady ba. Bueno. Leng mondo misawa angwena big nonde. Ndawere. Aneno bozi nonde. Gozi ne kulu for lara ma brecho pa kuno. For lara ma brecho ma la wore chomi de yonduka moko areo mere ni tira areo. Ndawe. Okay, bawa da kani. Respongi. Ketika metwendi ukeni ya resh moko wa.
Ah, dia song yang.
Nilo moko ukeweka ake penju kon ye ma dit chande. Kadi una parde ubin ya yu balore uno kon ite biene kon ka kinyu ke bai. Ke waloke waduoge.
Orang mau coba tempe.
Echa tekere. Tekere
Kuteu mas igreja.
teure tek.
Idere.
Kete kometo wa.
Kuna pori ngola.
Kete kometo bitu te bridge ndetwa. Ele nongo binu machon wona dek bash an ga kai agam no ngata chel wa be kiau kudu te bridge obishide endore e bore ti adoka wangolo ko ni pi wacha ko kudu ngere ta pi te bridge
Lah nong bermi sih balang kudu.
in
Lah ni manong bermi ene gale balasa wachi pio. Nong apa dah ko kina ngat.
wono yo doki nindu kendo makete ko wacho ube duoge chien achi tingu yeyo tie ye maditi tie do war nondo achi penju won ye nya ye pere poda betin kodo kon bi wang sawo moko mako mai kedo ngagam do re kudu yo ikamito mameu chane chi bai do wacho wadoke chien babe doke
Awadi ni abdi ya kunu sawa apar kunu. So by sawa share. Wachiri walokwa dugi ngati mmoja. Uno ngati dona. we are not going to go. Those kids are using hooks to fish.
ube duogo kude sam na wen Davido itie what in back to school
Yeah, is that a dog? A dog.
ebe dog ke chiga gamu danu mo kudo kude chando vino kendo kudo wado do
That is the boat we are supposed to use. It's just going back again for more people across the river. Ni mama nda upe so aramu achimena adu ni makoma. Hello be akima program e wodo kono. Sido macheno agosi mungapi na bina ngati manongo chimu yesi.
mzee kadi simu kadi namba simu para de gami kuya
Da gamu simu. Thank you very much for those who have joined me in this live stream. Unfortunately, we did not go across the river because the jet was supposed to use came late, and this boat leaks, so we cannot go with it across because it leaks. So we want to add a small ride along the riverside. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and to hit the like button, share my video, watch them. Till we meet again. See you. Bye. Oh, those people you see.